All right, all right, all right. I don't have long. I got places to be, y'all. I'm trying to get out tonight. Sure, I gotta get to Hendersonville, see what's going on tonight. What's going on, big dog? What's going on? What's going on, pretty kitty? You know what I mean? It's your boy, King David, the only Sigma Tarot card reader. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's talk about it. Look, y'all. Listen. Shout out to my new and old subscribers and my TikTok family. Let's get right into it. Shout out to my members. Let's talk about it real quick. For one, today I don't normally make too many videos at all today, but I'm feeling it. I got to download. I jotted down what I could when I was having it earlier. I was in the grocery store, jotted everything down, ran to the truck, jotted everything down, got back here. I'm trying to put it together. You know, I like to do it when I'm in the moment, but I was at the store, so by the time I listen to some music on the way back here, you know what I mean? I like doing it in the heat of the moment so the emotion is in it, right? You know, a lot of people get on here and they, you know, rethinking stuff that they were thinking about. Nah, I'm talking about getting it directly from source and then giving it to you, you know what I'm saying, pretty much at the same time I got it from source, you know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it for a second here. You know, your glow up, man. I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to go ahead and channel before I pull any cards, but your glow up has got them rethinking life. You know what I'm saying? Rethinking life choices. Rethinking, you know, why did I settle down with this man? You know, yeah, we're on here. Yeah, we're live. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, or if they turned, you know, this lady, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got them rethinking. And, you know, the thing about that is, you gave them, you know what I'm saying, so many heads up and warnings and premonitions and just different kind of ways that you put out there, you know, these different ways that you're able to predict the future. And, you know, people around you from childhood all the way up through your teens, you know, no one wanted to believe you. You would say stuff like when you're a teenager, like, yeah, I'm just going to go in the army. I'm going to do about 6 years or so, and then I'm going to get out. And when I get out, I'm going to do this and do that. They're just like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then you do exactly what you said. You know, you might spend a couple more years in there because an opportunity presented itself to have you work for the White House. But that's how God works. He needed you. Because when I was in the regular army, I was like, man, I want to know how, you know, I just ask God and he literally makes a way. I want to know how things work on the top. Because when I realized when I was in the army how the chain of command worked and how it was like, you know, a whole bunch of people, like there was like 15 or more people. I was like, man, I want to know what it's like to like be working directly underneath the president, you know, maybe like one, you know, commander. And then God made a way working for the White House. When I got to see the other side of things, you know, like how, you know, decisions get made and pushed out and then disseminated to the lower levels, I'm like, man, you shouldn't let me see that. Because once I see it, it's in my head and then I can use it accordingly, right? And I mean, it's things like this, man, that's got people just, oh, they just don't know what to do about you. You know what I mean? Like you're giving them premonitions. You're pretty much predicting a future. You're warning people about certain people and what you warned them about. You know, they had to actually see for themselves. They thought that. See, the thing about it is the way that you predict things and the way things work out for you and how you have the ability to get away from things before something bad happens. It makes people really dislike you, and they really want to see you fall. So they don't want to believe anything you say. It definitely not give you any credit for anything. But the truth of the matter is you can see. And the truth of the matter is you're always able, you know, just like in situations like, you know, for example, people you had to exit stage out your life, exit stage left, they were doing weird stuff. And you seen the writing on the wall and you managed to escape before they were able to do you in on a dirty level where, you know, cops might have had to get involved or they may have had like an insurance claim on you or God knows what else, like slid the sneaky link into your house or home or something or giving you an STD or something. There's all kind of different things that could have happened, but you knew that, okay, you've done everything you could because, you know, you're a really good person and you had to let it go. And you know that whatever happens from this point, you know, you have good judgment. You know, like, look, you did everything possible. This person is not vibing on that level, you know, and also they're a wicked person doing what they're supposed to do, keep you suppressed. I can literally see things. Like, I know when I'm with somebody, around somebody, that's like kind of like jealous of me and or trying to keep me completely suppressed so I can't be seen by nobody. I mean, every time I try to make a come up and someone's always causing a problem or around or something to where I can't get anything off the ground, or I do get business off the ground, or you get business off the ground, and they find a way to cause so much problem you can't do anything with it, you start putting two and two together. So, you know, when this person's like, you know, I don't know, they decide that they've gotten enough out of you, or they feel like they've drained you, when they get ready to leave, you know, you have no problem letting them go. It's not like, you know, you plotted against them or nothing, but you just weigh the scales, like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, well, you know, you care about them, but what do they give you? Nothing. What else they do? Take away everything? Well, I mean, common sense. Do they have to crack you over the head with a hammer in the middle of the night? You know, by that time it's too late, but do you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we don't move like that. We love people or whatever, but we're not going to be fools for love, or, you know what I'm saying, wait until it's too late and let our spiritual gifts that we're blessed with and how we're supposed to help change the world, you know what I'm saying, stop anything from happening because somebody wants to be crazy and be in our business. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Do I need to say more? You know what I mean? Ace of Swords. Time to swing that, you know what I'm saying, around, you know. Show them who's boss. Taking control. We're not playing around here. You know what I mean? These people, man, they, you know what I'm saying, whenever, you know, situation happens with you, whatever initiated your ascension, that moment of time where you were looking a little bit vulnerable and you were able to see all the sharks because they thought they seen blood in the water. Excuse me? You know what I'm saying? They thought they seen blood in the water, so these sharks come out of nowhere. What are those sharks going to do in the kiddie pool? They need to stop playing. You know what I'm saying? They need to stop playing. They thought that they were going to come out of nowhere and, you know, take you down. They thought you had you in the deep, going to drag you into the deep, deep. It was all a little kiddie pool, y'all. You knew it was a kiddie pool. That's why you wasn't upset. You were just smiling there. This ain't no big deep. This ain't no real deep. This ain't no deep, deep. This ain't the ocean, fool. I've been in the trenches. I've been in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Where you miles and miles away from your homelands, you know, in the middle of wherever you are in Iraq. You don't even know what they do to get you over there. They're moving the plane around. You don't even know. You have no idea how these people are getting you over there, right? You get there and you're just getting bummed every day. And, you know, you got a fiance that's cheating on you and having threesomes. What? How in the world is this, whatever you're going through in this moment, the big deep? No, 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 no. No, sweetheart. It's a kiddie pool. You messed around and you drowned in the kiddie pool that you try to sink me in. I don't know how you can drown in the kiddie pool, but you did it. That's what they do, right? They drown themselves in the kiddie pool thinking that they're dragging you into the deep, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The big deep. Got going on. I'm not rude, you just... You know what I'm saying? I'm not rude, you're just too nosy and in my business, right? That's how you feel whenever you have to cut these people off and they start, oh, you're mean, you're meanie, you're rude. You know what I'm saying? You're just a mean person and, you know, you're not ascended. You don't know. Listen, first of all, we're writing a book on ascension. Whatever ascension you thought was, obviously ain't, because you're not nowhere that anybody needs to be. While we're ascending and getting to where we need to be at and being seen as so, how are you letting us know what is and what ain't? Don't make sense to me. Ain't never gonna make sense. Ain't gonna happen. You know, and we ain't listening. You understand? We are not listening. You better talk a little bit louder, make some sense. You know what I'm saying? What else I got going on here? You know? Yeah, see, again, you know you have the ability. Just pop out. No, I said pop out. You have the ability to pick yourself back up, get back to business, you know, just get some. All you need is to be able to have somewhere. It could be, you know, it can't be like a tent in the middle of the woods because you have a son. But you give me somewhere with an address, and a phone or somebody's phone and a bar signal. Man, I'm gonna make magic happen. You're gonna make magic happen. And that's what I had to do for a while. I had to, you know what I'm saying? You know what we had to do when times got rough? You're homeless or whatever. You crashing at your parents' house or whatever. This person don't want you there, but, you know, they can't tell you no. So you pretty much just stay out of their way. You're pretty much out in your vehicles. pretty much out there all the time, pretty much living in your vehicle. And when you're doing so, you know, you're still making content, still posting up content, you know, got the old crazy ex and everybody that's with them gang stalking and kikiing because they can't see past, you know, whatever's in front of them. They can't see, they know you have potential, but they think that they put so many obstacles in front of you, you have so much going on in front of you that you've lost your vision. And, you know, this happens with a lot of people. That's why a lot of people from the outside looking in don't think they need to give you advice and be like, oh, you know, you need to ground yourself and all that. They don't understand that you're completely grounded between two worlds. You can see all the possibilities of whatever it takes to get you where you need to be at. And they're endless. So why would you stress or worry? Think about that. If that's where your mindset is all the time, why in the world would you stress about anything? So when everybody's like acting like, oh, you know, that person's depressed or they're overthinking stuff, there's something they're always in their mind. This is from some low IQ person that don't know that you're literally balancing things out between two realms where the imagination and everything is possible. The only reason why things aren't manifesting as quickly as they would be because you have day-to-day things that you're having to build structures for, routines for, schedules for. But like once you get to a point where, you know, like we are now, everything is settled, you see things manifesting quicker because you're able to put the energy into it properly like you need it to. The problem was everyone from every angle was hitting you while you were down, where they thought they were or not, which most knew, or most probably thought that you're just a bum, whatever, right? They were still bothering you for no good reason while you were down. You know, once you go through your dark night of the soul or hermit mode, maybe it's not as serious. It should be a dark night of the soul if we're talking about being an empath, right? Once you come out the other side, they're in amazement to, oh, all the old attacks don't work. Listen, fool, they would have never worked at all in any capacity had you not been going through a major, you know, tower moment, having to recover instead of looking for bodies like, you know, internet bodies to harvest off of, or, you know, actual lovers, you know, ladies in person to harvest off of, or family members. You literally went within and healed whatever needed to be healed that was allowing you to fall for people that would wear a mask. Like, I'm not going to say completely narcissists, but a lot of people have the tendencies of a narcissist without necessarily being a narcissist, but the tendencies because they've been traumatized by a couple of few. And those demons are on them, and they don't know, and they haven't healed themselves. So those are the worst ones. People that are kind of empathetic, but they operate through narcissistic tendencies, they're worse than a narc, because a narc goes by the playbook because they don't have a soul anymore. But that empathic kind of, they're like always looking for a way to discard you, and they're looking for a way to get rid of you, you know, going off of dating check sheets and thinking that they're, you know, they're running around guarding their hearts and then projecting on others and saying all this other. I don't guard my heart. I literally put my heart out online on the internet, like everybody was able to see me go through everything. The reason being, I'm so strong and I believe in God so much, I know only God can judge me. Whatever you humans say about me means nothing to me. My soul tribe will find me. My real family will find me no matter what. I know this, being, you know, what I am, right? And anyone else who's going against me makes me know. I don't care. Who cares what an enemy got to say? Are you serious? I don't care how the enemy disguises itself. If you're not for me, you're against me. There's no neutral, period. Period. Look at this. Work hard, you know what I'm saying? Hard work will pay off, you know what I'm saying? Time to relax. Seven of Pentacles. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You put in the work, you know, now it's time to relax. And I mean, we're really in this energy right now. I'm not posting as much because, you know, I have an idea in my head, and you can hear it in my voice. Like, there's some kind of ascension going on right now. I'm needing a rest. I'm sleeping more. You know, well, I mean, I am going out too. But I'm not going out all night long, right? But I mean, man, when you ascend and you going out to clubs and stuff, I didn't care about, you know, what nobody thought of me before. But before, I always went out, you know what I'm saying, with my boys or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm out by myself. Man, I'm telling you, you have more fun when you go out by yourself. You ain't got nobody that you got to be held accountable for. You ain't got no group that, you know, might want to switch off and go to another spot or whatever. And if you want to go to another spot, you ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. You just off to the next spot. And you in there by yourself. Women feel so more inclined to, obviously I'm not looking like a weirdo holding up the wall, but I'm not the weirdo in there dancing middle of the dance floor either, looking for attention. I'm just the one like in the mid-range, right? Just doing what I do, sipping on my drink or whatever, you know, dancing in my own little space, being goofy, whatever. Women like that. Take note, guys. Like, women like that. You know, they don't want to walk up to a big wolf pack. They need to have that lone wolf, that's that confident soloist over there that they're like, man, I want to see what's up with this cat. Like, he's got a little bit of rhythm to himself, right? Secret competition. Secret competition. They wish, what is this, 5 of Wands? They wish, you know what I'm saying? You know, they cannot compete where they do not compare. Period, point blank, right? But again, they wish they could compare. And when you were a little bit down and out, they swore up and down, you was never going to get out of there. They wished. They wished. And ever since then, since you've been rising, they've been trying to keep up. But you just keep building momentum. It is it's the craziest thing, these people. It's like, well, wait a minute now. I thought we caught this woman. I thought we caught him. I thought, who in the what, when, where, and how? And they're just like, well, wait a minute. Maybe, is it true what they were saying? Were they going through just like a moment of time where they were just going through things, but this is not the regular way that they are? And maybe they did go through an ascension, because all I'm seeing is ascending, growth in every kind of way. I don't, you know what I mean? And taking notes off of said person. Come on. Y'all know what it is. This was not part of the plan. You were not supposed to do this. You know what I mean? Not at all. Huh. Look, what are you saying? Look, I'm telling you, I don't even need the cards. They can't do it like you do it. Never could. Never could do it. What did it say? Never could do it. Can't be done. You know what I'm saying? And they really tried. I was just... Y'all, come on. Come on, y'all. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. You know what I mean? I cleared all these cards, but I'm going to go ahead and switch it up to my the other half of my deck and start pulling from that deck, because maybe you guys will think that I some kind of way can shuffle. But listen, I mean, it's rolling right off my tongue, right into the cards. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to lie to you. You know what I mean? I ain't got no reason to lie to you. It's King Sigma business. The King of Swords, right? The Lone Wolf. We move in silence. That's another way you messed them up, too. Y'all think y'all slick, but I'm a Lone Wolf, too, so I'm right here. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all out here moving in silence. So when people thought you were depressed, I guess, whoa, it's me. Well, my ex and my family members. Whoa. You actually was out there writing stuff down, getting organized, because you know that the smart people don't put all their business in the street. The smart people move in silence, get things done in the background, then pop up here and there, and they're like, oh, ooh. What is this? What have you been doing? Exactly what I said. Exactly what I've been saying I've been doing. Oh, you want to decide in your head that you have intuition over what I'm telling you. And you know better than what I'm saying. Okay. All right. All right. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Keep doing it. Keep getting surprised every time you decide that your intuition is better than mine. And that your doggone what you believe and perceive is better knowledge than what I'm telling you out of my mouth, from the source of my mouth. Keep it up. Maybe you just like being surprised. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you ladies just like being surprised. Ladies, flip and apply, roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I'm not going to keep it gender neutral. I'm going to always apply it to my role as a heterosexual male. But, you know, I also love my Sigma ladies. So I always make sure I say, ladies, switch and apply. Right? Don't apply, let it fly. I wish a narc would. You operate in this energy right now. And it's even to my Sigma ladies out there operating in their masculine energy. Not, you know, what did I say? You know, maintain their feminine frame, but operating in masculine energy. Just, you know, pushing forward, getting things done, not taking any BS from nobody, but doing it in a lady way. Instead of knocking people out and cussing and spitting and farting. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got going on. Child. But I mean, listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer, you know. But you know, you got a lot out there right now who still wish. A lot of people are turning though and becoming your fan, and friend. But I mean, a lot out there still wishing you the worst. And also, I'm channeling here. I want to speak for the collective, all my Sigma males and females. Any fake friends out there, I'm channeling, that think that they're getting over or think that we don't know. No, we're letting you live. We're letting you live. Okay. As much as you think you're studying us, we're studying you. What's that saying? How's it go? Keep your friends close, but your enemies. Yeah. You got to keep a couple of those enemies close. So as much as you think you have somebody fooled, as high as our intuition is, you really think you're fooling us? You know what I'm saying? You really think we'll have you 38 hot when the truth comes out? You know what I'm saying? Have you 38 hot. You know what I mean? You be sitting around thinking that you're fooling somebody, and the reason why you know you're going to lose, because you're not minding your own business. You know, you're only trying to be a friend to me to either siphon information, harvest energy, or report back to an enemy completely. And you think that we're not keeping an eye on you, that we don't notice you, or our guard is down, and you think that we trust you. Or I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say it one more time. One more time. Confirmation on a motorcycle. You know I love motorcycles. I'm going to give it to you one more time. A Sigma has 1 to maybe 2 friends. I'm going to repeat. A Sigma has 1 to 2 friends, meaning he has one family member and like a friend, an acquaintance that's interchangeable, right? And that's it. Anyone else is a business associate until they, you know, if it's a lady, make their presence known, and as such they want to go further. Or if it's a guy, make themselves known, they want to do some kind of business, you know what I'm saying, collaboration. Otherwise, don't fool yourself. I don't care what kind of comment or what a Sigma says. At the end of the day, a Sigma is always going to be a gentleman and a lady. They're going to always be nice. They're going to always, you know, present, because we know at the end of the day what it really is. You have to be courteous and civil to your fellow human. But don't let that fool you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. That's what that means. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. We're just smooth like that. That don't mean that you're fooling anybody. As much as you wish you could, it can't be done. Never could. I'm just saying it real quick. You know, just a little side note. But listen, they're admiring, you know what I'm saying, the glow up. They can't wait for the next upgrade. I mean, you know, if you guys are online, which everybody has social media at this point pretty much. If you're on here, you probably do. Obviously, you wouldn't be watching me, right? So having social media, you're like a daily fix. They're addicted to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're addicted to you. It's too many came out. You know, are they addicted to, you know what I'm saying? They're addicted to the collective. You know, are they addicted to the collective? Too many cards again. I'm not going to take all 3. What's this one? Yep. Can't make this up. It's your good energy. 6 of Pentacles. Right? You know, you're giving freely, you know, not looking for nothing in return. It's got them addicted. Right? And we're not going to even talk about the fact that you and your lower chakra, you know what I'm saying? You know, chakra, I meant to say chakra. You and your lower chakra, the way that you're, listen, it's like, you know, we know what we're doing, but we're not doing. When you go through a certain level of retention, it can't be helped. Like people don't understand that because they're giving their seed or giving their womb, you know, whatever. So they're out there giving it away all the time. But when you're not giving that away on a regular basis, right, you like think about things completely different, right? And you're not going to, you know, you're going to operate in a way that'll allow your manifestations to keep going, you know, and you're not going to be, I don't know, like out there, you know what I'm saying, worried about others or feeling like your manifestations aren't going to work. And you're going to want to maintain that, you know, through your celibacy. And also through the celibacy, you know, I really want to drop this in there, you know, through the retention, you know, you're able to weed out 99.999, pretty much almost 100% of people, because most people are, you know, well, women right now, you know, I don't know what guys are doing, but, you know, guys mostly are dogs, you know, women let it apply. But with women right now, most of them out there are like trying to have a trifecta. They're trying to have a few guys, you know, they're trying to, you know, be bosses and have a lineup, you know, and you don't want to be one of their few. You don't want to be one of their few. There's too much stuff. Like, think about it like this, right? Do you want to be participating in the shenanigans of a lady that's operating like a train station, just letting any train from any area of the city, you know what I'm saying, come in and park and drop off in that train station? Do you want to be a part of that train station? I think's not. Now, you can get out here and let them convince you, like, oh, it's just casual, you know what, and, you know, everyone's doing it. Yeah, y'all are out here just passing around a bunch of demons and, you know, more than likely diseases. That's stupid. Why put your life, why put your health on the line for some chick that looks okay, and you know it's gonna feel the same? You guys, what are we mostly looking for, right? Let's be real. You don't want it to look like it's all, you know what, roast beef beat up, you know what I'm saying? And you also don't want it to smell, you know, and you want to feel some wow. So why? That's the main things you're worried. So all this other stuff that they do with it, what does any of that matter? You're gonna be doing most of the work if you're doing anything right, you know. So them collecting experiences and getting more bodies just means things are taking more wear and tear. Period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? So don't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't listen. Look, it fell out, and they ain't washing their ass, dog. They ain't washing their ass. I'm telling you, because I'm listen. They're out there running the streets, right? And when dudes are out there running the streets, those fucking funky ass dudes, they be trying to be players, be running their mouth, but they live with somebody that takes care of them, so they can just come in and they got enough sense to do that. These ladies are out here being single mothers with kids, and then that's why they're so worn out by the time they let some guy come over to their home. They gotta like take care of them kids and find some time to wash a little bit, and they're like, man, they're not like getting in the crevices like they need to be doing or whatever, because they ain't got time to be. They should be washing multiple times a day, not just before they're about to have a session. They're too busy running around them kids and running around with, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, and the baby daddies bothering them going to work. Man, please. Man, those women are not giving the body what it needs every day, all day, and then you're catching what you hope to be a full bath, but more than likely a shower, and they might not be hitting everything. You know what I'm saying? And then they might be super trifling. They might go and take a pee before you get there and just splash all of the inside of the toilet all over their cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get to know somebody. Put all the information out, like, yeah, you know, I'm real picky. Like, so that's one reason why I ain't been doing anything with anybody since, you know, my ex. I like to make sure that, you know, when they take a bath or whatever, they put their shower shoes on or whatever, and nothing touches nothing, and then we do whatever we do. And, you know, if that's too much for someone, if they need somebody to want to have, you know, relations with them after being out all day, you know, doing whatever you do, and they want to do some funky whatever in the vehicle, that's ridiculous. That don't make any sense to me. I'm not that kind of person. I prefer not to. I like to just do it whenever we're going to do it, where we're going to do it at, like grown people. Right? Now, if we're like grown and we, you know, clean up whatever, then we go somewhere and, you know, and at night and something happens in the vehicle, so that's one thing. But like, just, you know, I'm not into that. That's like narc type of thinking, right? Just getting it down and dirty no matter what and acting like things don't stink. We're not doing that, man. We're not doing that, you know. Keep up with washing, you know, stay on top of your game, especially if you're trying to date somebody. You know, don't be over here being trifling, you know what I mean? Getting caught up in your single ways and then not having your stuff together, but still wanting to come out here and date and whatnot. Nah, man. First, start off by making sure you get a good washing that butt regimen. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got going on, child. You know what I mean? We want you to, you know, wash it up right, so, you know what I mean, that thing can be thanging, you know what I mean? We don't want it thanging in the wrong kind of way, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, be stanking. Nah, we want that thing to be thanging, right? Let's see what we got going on here. This other one that fell out. Big Money Grip, moving light, making room for the new. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got here the 4 Pentacles, right? Big Money Grip, you know, moving with a purpose, abundance on the way. what I'm saying? Clearing out space. You know, that's how we do. That's how we get it. Look, we just laid it out for you, y'all. Look, a whole, you know what I mean, a whole scenario right now of how your glow up got people feeling, and you know what I'm saying, what you had to do to get there, and you know what I'm saying, what you require, what you expect. You know what I mean? That's all that there is. Listen, I wasn't expecting to do this reading, but I'm glad I did. I love interacting with you guys. I'm having a lot of fun with this as we grow together. I appreciate the support. You know, shout out to my new and old subscribers, my TikTok family. TikTok, I'll be getting back over there hopefully tomorrow. If not, definitely by Monday. What else? Make sure you like and subscribe. Come on now, we're growing an algorithm, y'all. And all of the Sigma men out there, sorry. You know, listen, subscribe, share. You know, you have some young man out there that needs some good direction from a decent person, decent man. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Share it out. You know, watch the videos, you know what I mean? Share it to your phone, to your other phone, whatever you got to do. You know, share it to your Snapchats. Whatever you got to do, help a brother out, man. I got my neck on the line for y'all. You know these ladies don't like this. They want pandering. And I'm not doing it, so support your boy. I'm giving you the real. You know how this goes. Love myself. Love yourself. Love God. I'm out.